The Battle of Austerlitz, also known as the Battle of the Three Emperors, was one of the most significant and decisive engagements of the Napoleonic Wars. Fought on December 2, 1805, in Moravia, now part of the Czech Republic, the battle pitted the French forces under Napoleon Bonaparte against a larger Russo-Austrian army commanded by Tsar Alexander I of Russia and Holy Roman Emperor Francis II. The battle is often cited as a tactical masterpiece, in which Napoleon used both military strategy and diplomacy to outmaneuver the Russo-Austrian forces. Despite being outnumbered, the French forces managed to deceive the Allies about their true strength and intentions, leading to a French victory. The battle effectively brought the War of the Third Coalition to an end and established Napoleon as the master of Europe. The aftermath of the Battle of Austerlitz had far-reaching consequences. It led to the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire and the creation of the Confederation of the Rhine, a collection of German states intended to serve as a buffer between France and the rest of Europe. This marked the beginning of a new era in European politics, with France as the dominant power. The Battle of Austerlitz thus stands as a turning point in European history, highlighting Napoleon's military genius and the shift in power dynamics on the continent. In the months leading up to the battle, Napoleon had masterfully maneuvered his army across Europe, evading the Russo-Austrian forces and positioning himself in a strategically advantageous location near the town of Austerlitz in Moravia. Napoleon's strategy was to feign weakness and lure the Allies into a premature attack, thereby stretching their lines thin and creating exploitable gaps in their defenses. On the day of the battle, the Allies, believing they had the upper hand, launched an attack on the French right flank. This was exactly what Napoleon had anticipated. He had deliberately weakened his right flank to tempt the Allies into attacking it. When they did, he launched a massive counterattack in the center, breaking through the thinly stretched Allied lines and cutting their army in half. Meanwhile, the French right flank, which had been retreating under the initial Allied attack, now turned and fought back with renewed vigor. The Allies, caught off guard and now under attack from both the front and the rear, were thrown into disarray. The battle ended in a decisive victory for the French, with the Allies suffering heavy casualties and being forced to retreat.